I gotta show you guys something. This is the Vikings Twitter page, and this is the Vikings banner. I'm gonna give you guys about 5 seconds here. Do you notice anything a little bit weird about it? The back left here is Alexander Madison. It used to be Delvin Cook. I mean, that's a pretty clear indication, I think, that something's about to happen. Delvin, please, just don't go to Miami. Please? He's going to Miami. Anyway, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and happy Wednesday. In today's video, I am going to be answering your guys' NFL true or false questions that I asked you guys to ask me on Twitter. I hope you guys are continuing to like these Twitter videos. I try to do them like once a week now because it gets you guys involved and I feel like it's fun for everyone, but I could be wrong, I guess. Couple of quick plugs as always, guys. Use code WyattzWorld on either PrizePicks or GFuel.com. It'll save you a 20% discount on any G Fuel products and also match up to $100 of your first deposit. But remember, always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. All right, folks, here we are. Here's the tweet, and once again, we got about 600 replies, so let's dig in. This one I've already looked at and responded to because it was last night, but East Jesus Nowhere says, true or false, Atlanta has the most rushing yards in the NFL. I haven't really thought about this deeply until you tweeted it, but I actually think there's a very good chance that that's gonna happen, so I might say true. As he states right here, they were top 3 last year, and now they have Bijan Robinson, who they just drafted at number 8 overall. Okay, so imagine Desmond's not that good. They're just gonna be pounding the rock even more than they were. Twisted Tree says, true or false, the Patriots will have a winning record. False. They are gonna have a losing record. I got them at like 7-10. Here's one from Devontae. DJ Moore over 1,200 yards, true or false? False, but not by a lot. I'm gonna say DJ hits 1,000. I just don't know about 1,200 because Justin is gonna run it a lot. He's so good at it that they can't, not do it. This one's from Big Mac. He says, true or false, Jared Goff leads the league in completion percentage? What the? No, brother. I don't think Jared Goff was even close to it last year. Dang, yeah, he was only at 65 last year. 65.1 at that. That puts him below, like, I think about 5 extra people. Sean Bradley Burner says, true or false, the Eagles will lead the league in sacks again? I'm gonna say true. Yeah, they lost Javon, that sucks, but they got Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith to replace him. Like, that team should definitely be in the discussion to do it again. I'll say true. Kubo says, true or false, the Dolphins will have a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense this season? I'm kind of agreeing with what Connor said here. Top 5 offense, if everyone's healthy, there's no question. Yes. Defense, top 5, it's probably not. I know a lot of people are going to be turning their heads because of the Jalen Ramsey thing, but probably not top 5. So I'll say false on that, but it's pretty close, man. They could be very good. True or false, the Minnesota Vikings will have a top 5 offense in the NFL? I'm actually saying false here. They haven't finished top 5 since 2020. I do like the addition of Addison, to replace Thielen, but also with probably losing Cook, I just think the team's going to look a little bit different this year. They won't be bad, but top 5 might be a little unrealistic. Ricky says, true or false, Brock Purdy will be a top 10 quarterback by the end of next season? I think that's pretty insane. I'm gonna say false on that. I mean, he could, anybody could. Top 10, like, you're gonna be taking him over a lot of really good guys, man. All right, this is from Sean. He says, true or false, Deshaun Watson will be the comeback player of the year? I'm gonna say false on that one, Sean, because even if Deshaun came back and threw for 5,400 yards, 56 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, they would still not give him that award. He is never gonna win that award. Like I said during my videos now, we try and just kind of analyze him as a football player, but you can't miss the giant elephant that's walking with him everywhere he goes from now on. You know what I mean? All right, Monkey asked me, true or false, the Steelers will have a top 5 defense in the AFC? True. They might have last year. I don't think so, but the only reason that they would have missed it is because they were missing TJ for a good chunk of the season. I'm jealous of their defense. It's always elite. Whoa, this guy says, true or false, Trevor Lawrence is better than Justin Herbert? Hey, brother, we're not trying to start fistfights now. We're just gonna go on past that one. Donovan says, true or false, Juju will have over 1,000 receiving yards? Heads up, in the upcoming weeks, I will be predicting receiving stats like I always do, but as of this very moment, I'm still saying no. I'm thinking 800-900. Martinez, Chiefs 2020 two-time, you're an ass. He says true or false, Daniel Jones will be better than Dak Prescott. False, he doesn't have the weapons for it. Well, I guess it really depends on what you think better than. I'm just going off of yards and touchdown passes. I think Dak will have more than Danny in both, obviously. Braxton Ice, true or false, Jamar Chase is top 5. Now this is completely opinionated, but to me, let's think here. I don't think top 5. I think he's about 6 or 7, personally. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get yelled at for that, but who cares? And I know everyone's gonna be asking who would I take over him. At this moment in time, Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, probably still Diggs, but then he's right around that bubble. Xavier says, true or false, Tony Pollard will finish top 5 in total yards. Okay, so he had about 1,300 total yards last year. But you guys gotta understand, that was even with Zeke still getting 231 carries. I just think it would be very bold of me to say true, Xavier, so I'm gonna say false, but I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I sound like too much of a Dallas fan lately, so let's just get this out of the way. Screw you, Dallas. Just keep that in mind. Screw you. Jimmy says, true or false, Allen Robinson will revive his career and have 850 yards and 7 touchdowns, and the Steelers go 12-5. False on the record. For a stat line on Allen Robinson, I'm gonna go ahead and say again false, but that one's pretty realistic. I just think the touchdowns are a little bit high. I mean, he's gonna be wide receiver 3 there. True or false, Zay Flowers finishes top 15 in receiving yards? False. I like him, I just don't see it. Here's one from Lit Rico. Calvin Ridley leads the Jags in receiving yards and touchdowns. Receiving yards, yes. Touchdowns, no. I think ETN will lead the team. Ridley probably will lead the receivers, though. Austin says Brandon Ayuki gets more than 1,500 yards. Oh, no. That is high. Above 1,000 for sure, but 1,500, that's a lot. Beebs Gaming says, true or false, Wyatt was a Vikings fan his whole life until the Bills finally started to become good. So pretty much in Josh Allen's second year. Buddy, if I could dig out my Tyrod Taylor jersey right now, I would. I have explained it before, though. I didn't get into football until like high school, so about 2014. Let's see what Levi's asking. He says Devontae Adams will request a trade before mid-season. Honestly, I don't think he's that guy. He's even said he disagrees with a lot of what the Raiders are doing with the receivers, but he still just plays. I don't think he'll request a trade out. Suryat says, true or false, Browns Super Bowl. I know I've been high on the Browns, sir, but false there. That would mean the Bills can't make it. Are you kidding? I don't know how to pronounce this guy, but something enthusiast says Chris Olave has over 1,300 receiving yards if he plays all 17 games. Oh, yes. Like I said, man, I think Derek Carr is going to lead the league in passing, and I'm tripling down on that. I'm saying that for a 3rd time on the internet. Maine Cook says, true or false, the Seahawks can finish atop of the NFC West this year given their draft and roster. True. I don't think they're going to, but they could. Realistically, absolutely. They're better than 2 of the teams in their division, and they're really not all that much worse than the 49ers. Elongated Muskrat says Josh Allen will finish top 3 in picks thrown next season. I'm going to say false because he's my boy, but deep down, I know it's probably true, man. He's going to be like Brett Favre. Josh is always going to throw a ton of picks. Gucci Frog says Quentin Johnston will be the best rookie wide receiver. If it's not him, it's Jackson Smith. I'm going to say true, honestly. 1 of 2 people. The Maniacs Gaming says Baker Mayfield loses the starting job. False. I think he'll keep it the whole year. He's good enough. He's better than Trask. You got to believe that much. He's going to have to do really damn bad to lose his job there. Sad Philly fan says either the Commanders, Falcons, or Texans will make the playoffs. True, I think the Falcons could do it. I realistically think the Texans could really turn it around too and stun some people, but the Falcons have a division to really push at it as well. Not that the Texans don't, but I think the Falcons are more complete. Commanders, again, no. Here's one from Rams House. Matt Stafford will win Comeback Player of the Year award. Nope, I don't even think I'm biased for saying this, guys. Unanimously, it's gonna be DeMar Hamlin. It's not often you see a man die on the football field and come back and play again, you know? And we'll do one more. It's from Lou. He says, true or false, one of the Diggs brothers gets traded. I'm guessing you're making the assumption of Stefan. I'm gonna say no. I will be honest though, if one does get traded, it's gonna be my Diggs, but I hope not. Alright everybody, and that is where I'm gonna cut it for today's video of me answering your guys' NFL true or false questions. If you guys did enjoy this video, you already know what to do to show support. Comment, like, subscribe, turn that bell on. I do my best to post on this channel every single day. If you're still watching this, I have been streaming on Twitch again lately, so feel free to swing in. Anyway, now I'm gonna hop off and get this edited so you can watch it on time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and as always, I will see you in the next upload.